Welcome to day 107 of 66 and 26. We're nearing the end of the Old Testament book of 1 Samuel today. And as we do, we're nearing the end of the reign of Israel's first king, Saul. And the writer of the book of Samuel is setting up for us a contrast between Saul and Israel's next king, David. Although David has been named and anointed as the next king, Saul still rules over Israel. In fact, David has a chance in chapter 24 to kill Saul as Saul is trying to take David's life. But David says, "Far be it from me to lay my hands on the Lord's anointed." David is not going to take the throne by force. He is waiting on God's timing, and soon that time will come. Twice in these chapters, we see David spare Saul's life. Saul, on the other hand, continues to unravel. The Lord has rejected him as king, and he is no longer answering Saul when he seeks him. And Saul turns to others for a voice of wisdom, of guidance, something, anything. And we see in the chapters today, 1 Samuel 28, one of the strangest episodes in the entire Bible, as Saul seeks a medium to conjure up the spirit of Samuel, the prophet, who had formerly spoken to Saul and who anointed him as king and anointed David as king. Now Samuel is dead, and Saul seeks a word from Samuel, even though God has clearly forbidden this type of activity of witchcraft and necromancy, which would be the seeking of the spirits of the dead. And yet Saul does that because he is no longer following the Lord. We don't know what exactly this means, that the spirit of Samuel comes, whether this is actually God allowing the spirit of Samuel to come to Saul, or if this is demonic activity. We don't know for sure. Either way, it's used by the Lord to point to Saul's future. And Saul's future is short at this point because he is about to be defeated by the Philistines. We'll see that next week in the chapters of 1 Samuel as we wrap up that book of the Bible. For now, we should always remember, as we're looking to this contrast in David and Saul, that the Lord is still faithful to his promises, even though sometimes we have to wait for those promises to be fulfilled. And that's the lesson to be learned today in 1 Samuel 24 to 28.